and welcome to another Just Cause 3 video. I just tried to record the two videos, a jet plane one and a jet parachute one and a drone parachute one, but they kept blowing up the drones by themselves, and yeah, I'm going to probably record that later date because I don't really have that any mods, so it's going to be more of a speculation video. Speculation on the season pass. So obviously we got the Sky Fortress DLC, and as promised we got a new gadget which I'm utilizing right now, very movement, which basically takes your little wingsuit, adds a thruster pack, a machine gun and a rocket launcher to it. That can blow up bridges. Oh, and you can air rig. I think that was in the game originally. I'm not too sure. So that was cool on the gadget side. It also added that thing. Yes, that. And don't be deceived by how it doesn't look that big now. That is really big. I mean, the whole thing's a base and it's actually divided up into two halves. Also has its own area, the Eden airship. So that's pretty cool. So what are they going to do in the future? Now we have one mech assault coming nearest, and I'm a bit confused. Yeah. So the first DLC came out in February for me. I think March for others, but of course I had the season pass, and I'm not sure when the next one's going to come out. So I would have thought early May for season pass holders, but that's not the case. So perhaps late May, maybe they're going to squeeze it in near the Bavarian one, the Sea Heist. So the land DLC is called Mech Land Assault. Pretty much tells you a lot. Now here's the tough part. The mech, which is going to be, we've had a couple of images of it. I'm going to put them on screen now. Okay, so Mech Land Assault has those mechs, but here's a bit that I'm confused about. Will the mech be classed as a gadget or a rebel drop? Because as you can see from the Sky Fortress, it disappointingly, well I say disappointingly, only had one rebel drop, when we could see the enemies utilizing multiple like this. So that's my worry. Will the mech be a rebel drop or classed as a gadget? Personally, I think it's going to be a rebel drop. Because if you go on the forum or anything, they tell us that it's going to be. So this is going to be a rebel drop because they've stated on the forum that it will behave like nothing else in the game, and it will have the strength of a tank. We also know that it'll... Rico, there's the cookies, alright? We also know that... Sorry, I'm causing havoc right now. So we also know that with the Mech Land Assault, there's got to be a gadget, unless I'm wrong, and the mech is classed as a gadget. So if the Sky utilizes, I reckon that the land DLC will upgrade the tethers. So I don't really have any proof of this, but I mean, I feel like the wingsuit, it felt like there was nothing lacking for it. But then with the Sky Fortress, if you go back with the old wingsuit, you're like, yeah, there was so much missing. And then with the tethers, it can actually feel, well, tethers / grapple, that there is stuff lacking. So I'm sure they're going to be able to pull stuff peacefully. Okay, so with the bases, because we know that there's going to be, or at least we can assume that there's going to be a new province, similar to the Eden airship, and possibly an island. So obviously we have Boom Island here. If you've seen some people have showed lights off in the distance saying, oh yeah, this is going to be a sea DLC, it could be an island with a land DLC. An island with all these mechs and everything where we're going to have to fight. Speaking of the mechs, the Graviticon is said to have the strength to pull helicopters out of the sky. I'm not sure how that's going to work. Maybe you can just like use it on one of these rebels and just send them flying. Or maybe it's just probably taking them to the ground. What's this? So I've got quite a few things that they could do with it. One being something that I know that a lot of stunt people will find intriguing, at least. And notice that you can do this. Yeah, you can like hold it like this. Maybe if you, when you're like this, you can control the car using like arrow keys or something. That would be quite cool for some people, because they could possibly add like some more stunt-based challenges like longest time surfing on top of the car, and that would really help if you could control the car while surfing. Another thing is electric tethers. So you could just like tether on something and electrocute it. And another thing is, this kind of links to all of them, not having to connect two things. Like you can grapple, like a tap, and like slide sort of, and then you can connect two things. But while it's like this, it would be cool if they added an advanced feature with the new tethers / grapple, so you could walk and bring the object with you. So say if I tether this, you can see that I can bring it down. But then if this is exactly the same make, so if I tether this and I just walk away, look, I'm not going to be able to bring it down. So it'd be good if you could bring things with you. It would be especially good like if you're on a vehicle. And I just thought, imagine if you could use the wingsuit, and while you're wingsuiting you could like grapple down and bring something with you. That would really ease up travel if you're trying to transport an item. So that would be a really good improvement, I think. So that's about all I have for the land DLC. Now time to go on to the sea DLC. Now the sea DLC we know very little about, and I think that's kind of good, because it leaves our minds open for a lot of speculation. And oh boy, the sea DLC has a lot of potential. I mean, there's one, you talk about just because, yeah, the water's beautiful, but you never really get time to see what's under the water. It is a bit lacking, but we don't know because we've never explored it fully. Because I mean, GTA, the water, it's hard to traverse, it takes a long time, but at least you have means of doing it. You have divers suits, you have submarines. I'm not saying which is better or which is worse, but I'd say GTA is better for undersea travel. Now, the sea DLC is bound to be an underwater DLC, otherwise they'd miss a lot. There's got to be probably an underwater base, I'd assume, somewhere off the coast. I'm not sure on which side. Probably down here. There's not much here. And that would be amazing if there was an underwater base. They could also, this is what my thing is, not any standard diving equipment, but diver wingsuit, yes. I said diving wingsuit. So much like this can boost, the wingsuit will now be fully operational under the water, and will have a boost that works underwater, not out of water. So you can have to switch between your wingsuits depending which terrain you have. So when you're out of water, you want to use this one. When you're in it, you want to use the sea one. I reckon it'll also come with like a scuba mask, so you can breathe in the water and don't fall off. And with that, it would make underwater travel a lot better. One of the really annoying things I have is because they only release one rebel drop. And that's why I get really annoyed, because that means we're limited to one vehicle in the CDLC, and their potential for a lot.
Here it comes, the king of the rebels.
And the thing is, my best bet is a submarine. Yeah, I'm not sure what the scale, because I was thinking like you could have nuclear ones, you could have little one-man ones. And I mean, submarine, that would be awesome in itself. But they need to add more underwater as well, as with the submarine. Because even when you're on top of water, it does get a bit boring and you just decide to wingsuit it and go through the air instead. So, with that, the CDLC has a lot of potential, but that's kind of ruined by their one rebel drop thing. My hope is that they're going to do an update so that everyone with the Sky Fortress DLC gets more drones in their rebel drop, and everyone with the CDLC gets, obviously, they can have more items, and same with the land DLC. I reckon that will really help people get intrigued with the season pass. Like, if this is a bit like a nuclear submarine, if it could go underwater, so they could release that, and then where's the one-man boats? This I don't really see turning into a submarine, but little one-man submarines as well. Because the CDLC's got so much potential there. But yes, I think that the only thing that will remain unupgraded is the grapple hook. We could, I guess, see above water base, but there's lots of that. I mean, this could be classed as an above water base. There's also these little mining platforms, if I can find any right now. Well, there's this island. Let's see, little mining platforms, and they could be classed as above water. So I really believe that they're going to go underwater on this full-scale battles, and I want them to add sea life. Because I mean, we've got goats, we've got cows, and on that note of sea life, I'm going to look to the future now. This, don't go banging on in the comments about how I'm stupid or anything, because this I personally don't believe. I'm just sharing info that some of my friends have and some other people on the internet. A second season pass.